Let's take a journey back to ancient Rome.
To the fashion, the style, and the creation of Roman clothing. What were the differences between the fashion of the classes?
Overall, there was no significant difference. All the plebeians, magistrates, and even the senators wore the staple of ancient Roman clothing, the tunic. The only known difference is that the materials were different, and that the military men tunics were slightly shorter than everyone else's. Also, the senators had broad strips on their shoulders. What were the differences between the fashion of men and women?
After the 2nd century BC, apart from tunics, women wore a simple garment known as a stole. Women wore a tunica, which was adapted from the Greek chiton. The tunics were often high-waisted and fastened at the shoulders with clasps. The stole was usually white, brown, or grey, though some were brightly coloured with dyes made of vegetables.
What was the traditional Roman clothing?
The dress code of the day was complex and had to reflect one's position accurately in the social order, one's gender, and one's language. Lena, worn by the king, and the flamens at sacrifices. Crocota, saffron robe worn by women during ceremonies to Cybele. What kind of materials were the clothing?
There were all different types of materials, such as silk, cotton, linen, white wool, and even coarse dark material, sort of like those potato sacks.
What kind of fashion today is inspired by Roman fashion?
We all know the Roman sandal, don't we? Those hideous things we have to wear to school every day. Well, we think the staple of any school uniform has been created by using some aspects of the Roman sandal of the earlier kind. As you can see, there have been some modifications to the shoe. Obviously, they aren't so fancy-pantsy anymore or have any types of spikes at the bottom. We personally think they should bring the Roman sandal back into the 20th century because they are probably much better quality and are more fashionable. Now moving on to the bikini. Yes, there is obviously no obvious change. There are no obvious changes. However, the material is probably different to the modern day material we use today.
Hi guys, we now have an activity for you all. And